Before we jump in, just wanted to say welcome back to everyone who's come back. Thanks for coming back. If you're new here, we are Justin and Art, and this is our 2002 BMW 330 Xi. And if you want to see how we got it this far, please click up here and check those videos out. As car guys, like we can get kind of lost in like the power numbers and intakes, exhausts, all the bolt-on fun parts that get more power. But I think that one of the more important things that is overlooked is where you are connected to the car. Like the things that you touch, that is how you're going to interact with the car. So starting with number one, the shift knob. Well,
got half of it.
Got half of it. This cheap thing, this is a cheap knockoff, M-part, broken. For me, this is just bad. Like this thing is not connected. It just floats around in here. It broke underneath. This is starting to tear here. The knob is light and cheap, and it just feels.
It ruins the experience.
Yeah.
We've done a lot of work to this car, and then you go to do one gear shift, and it feels like it's gonna fall apart.
Yeah, and that's horrible. So this is like beyond bad, but even if you have one that's in good condition, it can be better. There are knobs that have, like a heavier weight to throw it nicer and to slot into the gears easier. It could be a better feeling in your hand. You might like a certain, like a ball style or
Pistol grip.
Yeah, exactly. It's a cheap, easy thing that you can use to make the car yours. And I'm sure a lot of you guys know that, but it just goes to say it can make a huge difference in your driving experience. So we're gonna swap this one out first. Got a Turner shift knob. It's a weighted knob that will go here, will hopefully help it gate a little bit easier. Nice, comfy grip in the hand, nice to just grab and throw. And in addition to that, I'm gonna replace this. I found a eBay one that's all intact. And a new shift brief as well. So ignore that beeping. We're gonna do that and move to the next one. And just like that, new one on. Perfectly snug, brand new boot. Like that feels so much better. That is crazy. I'm pumped. I'm just gonna throw the little 5-speed coin on there like that for the finished product. I mean, like, look at that. That's day and night are already happier. So yeah, on the next one. On to number two, which is the steering wheel. Arguably the thing you touch more than anything ever when you're driving the car. This is it. Like this is the main piece. We'll pop this off and then show you what I picked. Just like that, baby. So you want to disconnect your battery, and then eventually, make sure this thing doesn't like pop in your face. But we'll get to it in a sec. But I'm just loosening these Torx bolts, just T30. Whoop. Easy peasy. Grab. And it's right off. Okay. Cool beans. Okay, steering wheel off, and to replace it, I got another BMW steering wheel. This to me is a much sexier steering wheel. It's actually off this ZSP package, I believe, from the pre-facelift version of these cars. The 3-spoke, just way cleaner. I love the diamond airbag. A lot of people will do the circle airbag for these cars. I'm gonna try to run this because I just think it's gorgeous. But you can put any steering wheel that kind of fits your fancy. With a daily driven car on the road, I always, try to keep an airbag, recommend an airbag versus the fun spinny crank quick release ones. But it's you do you, boo. Like this is all about what makes you happy in the driver's seat. So yeah. And just like that, new steering wheel. What do you think, Jay?
I like it. not like my M steering wheel.
No,
but
it's
pretty cool.
Yeah, I love that diamond shape and the 3-spoke, and it has these lock-ins for the thumbs. Like, it just looks, to me, it just looks fabulous.
Fabulous.
New cockpit coming together here. Like, these two things together, I feel like I'm just gonna be, like, I'm already so much happier. I can't wait, and we still got more. So on to the next one. Number 3, your pedals. There's a lot of different things or different ways you can mess with your pedals, different faces. You know, you can go aluminum faces or, you know, textured pedals to give you more grip while you're driving. But like, this is still a way that you interact with the vehicle. So, you know, to dial it into how you like it is what you should do. For me, I'm leaving the rubber for now. I didn't want to do a whole pedal refresh. I might look into it down the road, but they make this little clutch stop thing that I found on ECS that wasn't that expensive. And what it does is goes behind your clutch pedal and reduces the throw. You won't have to push it all the way to the floor to get that. So you can get some, like, you know, as you push it in hard to bottom out, it'll stop it early and you can have like quicker shifts in between. You know, just race car stuff. I don't even know if I'll like it, but we'll try it and see and go from there. This one actually seems pretty easy. There's a little, like, the actual stopper on the ground right here. I can push it and see it hits this little circle right here. I believe we just unscrew this and then we'll screw in the new one. This will be like probably the easiest thing I ever do to this car. It has, you know, the screw, so you just kind of screw it in to find that where it goes far enough to hit the clutch safety switch. You can actually start the car, but you see it's raised away from the carpet, so it'll reduce your throw just a smidge. Yeah, so let's give that a try. It's just little things. It's that easy. Like, every little bit, as long as you're working on your car and having a good time, you're doing it right, you know? Okay, yeah, these seats trashed, and that leads us to number 4. Like, of all the you know, you hold the wheel, you shift the gears, you push the pedals, and you sit. Like, most of your body is connected to this seat while you're driving, and this is just not fun to sit in. I sink into it, get this foam everywhere. It's icky, it's gross, it looks horrible. So we're gonna fix that for number 4. And for you guys, you know, it could be a simple seat replacement, bucket seats, racing seats. It's, again, this is all your preference. It's just like, what do you like? How do you want to feel while you're driving? So for me, I just got the sport seats. Thicker bolstering, leg support right here. No tears, rips or cracks. It looks a lot better. Should hold me in a little bit better, be more comfortable. For me, it's a huge upgrade. So this is what I've chosen to do. And let us know down in the comments what you guys have done or did do or want to do for your seats or any of this stuff. Like, what do you like? How do you interact with the car? What makes you love it the most? We'll get the old ones out and get these in. Like this thing. Bolts in the back here. Oh, this kid has some sort of like LED party going on back here.
First try.
First try. No cuts.
No coconuts.
I got this.
Let me help out real quick.
Naturally, let's come this way. There we go. Whew. And take a look at the treasure that we found inside there. Oh, yum.
It's a little crusty.
So tasty. Well, it's a good time to get the seats out to try to clean up a little bit. We slap the new ones in. Whew. So we have one pretty much in right here, so tighten it down. but just wanted to show the difference in between these two seats having them side by side. Like check out the bolstering on the sides right here. Like it just comes out and hugs you. It lifts up more here at your thighs, and you have the extra adjustable thigh support. Like you should just feel much more sunk in, much more as one with the car, which is what we're
nice hug.
Yeah, just a nice big hug. Hi, Butters. Okay, so with a lot of cleaning, as you saw, by the way, saved ourselves like $2.20 with the little vacuum action. The seats are in, everything is done. All of our touch points have been touched. So let's, moment of truth, let's get in here, see how it feels. Got that thigh support, got the bolstering, got the new wheel, here we go. Oh my God. Oh my God. Like, this is a new cockpit, like immediately. Like everything I touch just feels better. That throw is amazing. Like the clutch pedal, I don't know if you can hear that. That's me throwing it on the stop, and it feels like you get a solid thunk, and it's a little bit closer, which, I mean, like, well, time will tell if this is good or not, but it feels really crisp. This feels really crisp. This is beautiful to look at, and I love these 9 and 3 holding points. It's like I'm being hugged. My legs are being supported. I can't believe it. Like, we'll whip around the block real quick and see if it actually, how it makes a difference while we're driving, and then we'll outro. Like just from getting in it, like, it's a new car. This is cool. Yes. And we're back on test road. Car's running, feeling good. Almost no lights. Got one airbag light we gotta address, but I'm not worried about it. It feels like a new car. It feels like a new car. This thing feels, I'm like, you're set in your seat. I love this new wheel. I love shifting it. It feels so, it just slots right in. Oh, that is a game changer with this all locked down, not lifting up, looking pretty. Like, cannot. It's comfortable. Everything feels like just the way I want it. Yeah, it's good.
Look.
Oh my gosh. Yes. But it's crazy how those little things make such a big difference. Like, seriously consider this stuff. If you're not, tires are, I think, the best thing you could ever get on a car. But like, before you get into all the power stuff, like, try to make this cockpit feel like yours, feel like home, like feel like a place that you want to be every time you're in it. If it, you might have a car that it's already like that, but just some things to consider, all your interaction points. In conclusion, this seat, whack. The steering wheel, whack. Shift knob, whack. But these new parts, they're tight as fuck.